when you're
Hey everybody,
Wonder
Wisdom here, 4:22 in the morning. I hope it's not too late. If you're scared of the dark, fear not. I left a nightlight on. The portal, that is. Anyway, bad jokes aside, it's 4 in the morning. I'm pretty much wide awake. I'm waiting on the unboxing videos to upload, basically. So, I just did that same move Nightlight did. Anyway, this is Nightlight. We just introduced him. If you're here first, want to know about Nightlight, check out that video, his introduction. Sunscraper Spires over there by the Knight Mare Express. Obviously, we kind of expect that we're going to have Midnight Museum appear over there. I took a look at the Skylander roster, the Trap roster, before we introduced Nightlight, and something interesting happened. Instead of just like showing up with the light element stuff, it went ahead and it put all of the dark element stuff in place. So I'm going to go ahead and get down here on my hands and knees. We're going to pull Nightlight, set him on the Xbox. Going on to the portal is female Trap Master from the dark element, Nightmare. Let's see what she's got in store for us.
Nowhere to hide.
Okay, she looks pretty awesome. While we are over here, let's go ahead, before we do anything else, let's kind of get this basic stuff done. Let's watch the cutscene for the Midnight Museum. And the Midnight Museum, by the way, is probably my favorite location piece ever. It looks awesome. Let's go ahead and stick it on the portal. What lights up on it is the top of the museum.
Greetings, Portal Master. Something amazing has happened. The same colossal explosion that destroyed Cloudcracker Prison also fractured the very foundation of Skylanders, exposing two new elements. One was pure light, and the other, utter darkness. And now, the Midnight Museum has emerged, which holds the dangerous dark eye of invisibility.
It's a gumball machine.
But Nightshade, the sneakiest thief in Skylands, intends to take the eye and use its dark elemental power to steal, well, everything. Hurry and stop Nightshade before it's too late.
Okay, so cool points to Nightshade and that thing, because it's like a gumball machine. So, Midnight Museum, you can go to this level using the chapter select menu. Do you want to leave the current adventure and travel there? Not right now, Eon. Okay, let's see this thing land. That even looks good in the game, actually. So, let's go ahead. I'll throw the trap in now. It should show that it's added to our collection. Collect a dark trap. Alright, now, let's come in and take a look at the rosters here. Alright, we'll do the trap first. Alright, now like I said, when I put the light trap in the Heavenly Hawk, it actually balanced this out, made it a pyramid structure, and stuck this dark thing here too. So now though, we can click on it. I hate that it doesn't go to what you have. That like makes you think, oh, that's the dark dagger? That's a dumb name. Nope, this is a shadow spider. Then we've got the dark dagger, and then we've got the ghastly grimace. Just for good measure, I'll go ahead and show these light traps to you. Heavenly Hawk is what's included in your light element expansion pack. Very cool sculpt here. I know the magic element has it. I've never seen it in person. Shining Ship is what the light element rocket will be called. And then this one is called the Beam Scream. So how the three traps will be, other two traps, I don't know if there's going to be like a 3-pack of these, if there's going to be individually for $6, if there's going to be a 2-pack of, like, say, the Beam Scream and the Shining Ship. I don't know at this point in time. All I can tell you is if you want to go in and capture, you know, like I-5, Lobgoblin, Luminous, Nightshade, all the people, just use the trap that you've got access to now and cycle them out at the Villain Vault. I know some people like to have instant access, you know, but for the time being, you know, this will get the job done. So, we'll back out of there, and I don't know why that goes all the way out and not, like, back to this screen, you know, but anyway. What it did when I introduced Nightlight, it came in and it threw this tab up too. As you can see, our Dark Skylanders, we've now got one, and that, of course, is Knight Mare. Knight Mare Trapmaster Skylander. Again, she is female. I know she looks a lot like Fright Rider. She is a female, though. This guy right here looks like Vathic Flashwing to me. His name is Blackout. Obviously, Trapmaster. Trapmaster not mentioned. I believe he's core. That was my initial assumption. I always like being right. Down here is the light element, just for good measure. Spotlight, that's like Flashwing 2.0, Mega Evolution, predecessor, descendant, whatever. And then Nightlight, the Trapmaster. So, back out of there. Back out of here. And let's head this direction. She seems slightly quicker than Nightlight. That lance is absolutely massive. I mean, like, look at that. I can, like, stand at this deal and, like, we could run the risk of poking Callie in the eye. Oh, I didn't take a look at these. That's pretty cool. I wonder if we can, like, go higher on that deal in the Academy now. You know, like the 8 elements. I wonder if this, like, takes us to some, like, hidden area. Got a pretty sweet jump. I think the height of the lance actually makes it look like she's going a little bit higher than she is. I like the fact that, like, the hooves that you can see on the figure, they actually look really well too. So, before I show you what damage she can unearth upon that poor Gilgrunchish playground toy, we're going to come in here and we're going to take a look at this stuff. Good lord, she doesn't even fit on the screen. That chick is massive. Alright, let's take a look at her statistics. I gotta get off my knees again. And I'm gonna pull the trap out. And I'm gonna pull the location piece as well. So, I remember the SSA days when people would say, "Why don't you pull the Darklight Crypt off the portal of power?" Like it matters, you know? I mean, it's like a little overlay. Anyway, I gotta get over here to my Trap Team base stats damage. We're going to cycle up to Knight Mare. Her health 350. That is 80 below Nightlight. Her armor 36, thank you. She's plus 24 over Nightlight. Her speed is 85. That's plus 15 over Nightlight. Critical hit 40. That's minus 30 to Nightlight. Elemental power 25. You know what? Let's total these bad boys, shall we? We've got 350. These are such awkward numbers. 350, 375, 380, 460, 536, I believe. That is Knight Mare. And then on Nightlights, we've got 430 and 70. That's going to be 500, 570, 582, 607, I think. So I guess Nightlight edges her out. A lot of that has to do with his health being 80 higher. That said, as you know, I'm a big fan of speed and armor. Kind of going to give her the edge right now. Plus, we can pronounce Lance. And I still don't know what that thing was. Anyway, if you're curious about that, watch Nightlight's video. I'm going to take a look at her powers. Traptanium Flamberger? I don't know. Why do they do that to us, you know? I mean, if I can't pronounce it, I don't know. Anyway, press X to swing the Traptanium Flamberger sword. Press XX, hold X for combo attack. Literally mirrors what Nightlight has. Shadow Joust, this does not mirror what Nightlight has. Press B to charge right through enemies. That's awesome. I've seen that in the screenshots. It looks like something I'm really going to like. I like charge attacks. Ghost Roaster, Skullmaster, Fright Riders, Dash, Drill Sergeant. I just enjoy, I've had good success with them. Plus they're a speed move. Now these next 4 are base upgrades. Twitter's going down. Gifts at 4:30 in the morning. It's Portal Master Mom. Okay, so enjoy the sounds of my phone and iPad for a few minutes. Gifts keep on giving. Traptanium Flamberger attacks continue to damage enemies even after they've been hit. Charged up charge. Hold B to charge the Shadow Joust attack for more damage. I will do that. Battle Horn. So that's... I assumed it was a horn. I just didn't know like what kind of horn or what to call it. Hold Y to play a battle horn that stuns nearby enemies. That could actually be quite effective when coupled with her joust attack. Coming up next, Shadowy Clones. This is very Cinderish, is it not? Hit enemies with the Battle Horn attacks to make a Shadowy Clone who fights for you. Very cool, and again, this reminds me fondly of my heroic challenge days in SSA. You would not want to buy this before you took some of the challenges on. That said, path names, I don't know, man. I have no clue at this point in time, so we're just going to talk about them. This top one looks like they're going with her tertiary attack, which is Battle Horn. More clones. Increase the amount of shadowy clones you can have at once. It's win-win. Shadowy clones now explode, hurting enemies and healing you. That's a nice touch. Shadowy Sacrifice Battle Horn destroys existing shadowy clones to power up other attacks. This bottom one looks like it's going to address maybe primary and secondary. It begins with Shadow Stab. Press XX, hold B for a Shadow Stab combo. Flamberger Fragment. Press XX, hold Y for a Flamberger Fragment combo. And Sword of Darkness. Traptanium Flamberger attacks do more damage. Her soul gem is the Shadow Realm. That wins out in names, I believe. Battlehorn creates a Shadow Realm where shadowy clones are stronger and enemies can't see. So that sounds pretty dadgum interesting. I'm going to let you chill out on this screen, and we're going to cover her biography here. So, again, this is Nightlight, a female, Knight Mare, a female trap master from the Dark Element. Her slogan, once again, nowhere to hide. Before the destruction of the Core of Light left her stranded in the Dark Realm, Knight Mare was one of the Dark Centaurs who guarded the Oracle of Stones, an enchanted game of dark sky stones that could predict the future. When it was stolen by an unknown force, Knight Mare was called upon to retrieve it. She knew it would be dangerous because if the Oracle was asked the wrong question 7 times, it would unleash a terrible curse upon all of Skylands. Fortunately, she found it in a cave with a gang of bi-cyclopses about to ask their 7th wrong question. With no time to lose, she charged forward, beating the fierce Biclopses and saving Skylands from the terrible curse. Now, having joined the trap team, Knight Mare uses her hunting skills and Traptanium lance to bring down evil everywhere. So, Flamberger sword, whatever they're calling it, let's go with lance. That's simplistic and I like it. That said, I'm going to save this spreadsheet. We're going to click over here to attack damage. We're going to cycle over a slot. And we're going to take a look at what she does damage-wise. So, primary attack. It's basically the press it and then XXX combo, if you will. So, okay, let's take a look at that, actually. Looks like she's got a pretty massive range on this thing. 75. Thank you. Alright, so that'll be an odd number. 150 on the count. 75 to 112, and then combo of 150. It should be 225. Okay, well. 75 to 112, and then 125. We'll go ahead and put 250. So, her secondary attack will look like this. Let's actually do it over the bridge. I think that would be dramatic. Here we go. Oh yeah. I love the horse sound as well. That was a very nice touch. 187, that was critical. Let's see what her standard attack is. 125, I'll take that. And she covers pretty good ground. I mean, it's not huge, but I mean, it makes a nice little complementary attack to her primary. So that's what she does, box stock attack damage numbers. Now, let me check. We've got 13 minutes in on this thing. I'm curious to know if the Midnight Museum and the Sunscraper Spire function as magic items. So, we're going to come over here. We're going to hop into... Oh, geez, what am I doing? Been a while. Okay. Oh, that's okay. That's the main menu. We'll just go up here. And I'm going to go into the first one just to kind of research things, so bear with me. Alright, so it begins Temple tutorial, yada yada, you know all this junk. Let's see what happens when we're going to have to sit through KAOS, and I can't skip any of it, sadly, but I have played round 2. I did that on the Wii U, like waves 4 through 10 or whatever. I did it with a level 1 Skylander, and I had no issues. And I didn't build all the turrets because I just wanted to see what it was like. Anyway, I don't really care what KAOS says. I've listened to this quite frequently.
Army of Skylanders to beat it. So, let's see how long you will survive.
Be interesting. I might actually like Blackout and Spotlight better than the Trap Masters. It'll kind of depend what goes down. But let me get up out of my old chair and head this direction, because I gotta bend down and throw some items on the portal.
Once the mystery box of doom is open,
I've been told it's a giant troll that comes out of there. I've still never actually had one break.
Ultimate victory will soon be mine.
Kind of like to do. I will do that too. I don't know.
Well then, minions, attack!
Okay, before I do anything,
Beware,
let me
Portal
put
Master.
Midnight Museum on. Looks like it's gonna do it. I want to see if it does light core damage. What?
Greetings,
What?
Portal Master.
I've already done this here.
Something amazing has happened.
Can I skip this? You can play this new adventure in story mode.
The enemies reached the mystery
What?
box of
It's not a magic item. You gotta be kidding me.
Too easy.
I thought it would do like... I mean, it's light core, you know, because it lights up.
Build phase.
Oh!
Now, Portal Master.
What
you
is
will
a
need
dark
build
turret going to
defenses
look like?
To help you against KAOS's army.
That'll be cool.
Move a Skylander near a tower spot and activate it to create a tower.
It'll actually make one. Okay, now that is cool.
To repair a damaged tower, just move close to it to progressively regenerate
Everyone
it.
knows.
When you are
everybody
ready
knows
to
we
start
are.
the next wave, go to the wave.
Okay,
switch
so
and
that's
activate
pretty freaking cool. We will let her clear out this wave, and then I'm gonna actually put Nightlight on. We're gonna take a look at the light tower. So cool stuff here. Bonus content.
Wave.
Wait,
Start.
before I do that though, I'm just gonna make sure the Sunscraper Spire. Actually, Midnight Museum again. Same thing. So at least you can skip that. But just for good measure, I'm gonna Sunscraper Spire this thing, and then we'll check out the attack damage from that Dark Tower. I thought they'd do maybe light core damage, you know?
Great.
Same thing. Now we know. All right. So 71. That's pretty impressive. Don't you swing at me, you idiot! I'll destroy you. Pretty sweet charge attack. It's got a slight recovery time after it. It's quite beastly. Alright, we'll let her collect the spoils of hers. Then the turrets will upgrade. Well,
Each time they survive a wave, towers are upgraded, making them much more powerful. When they are
Ooh,
destroyed,
I like the looks of
towers
that.
lose all of their upgrades. So be careful.
alright, so that's a level 2.
A new
And
tower is available, Portal
we will.
Master.
I want to
Now
let her
go
get some
and activate
cash,
it.
you know.
Build phase.
Oh, I guess she already got it. So, we will pull Knight Mare, and we're going to go to Nightlight, so you can see a little bit of him, and then we'll also see what a light tower looks like.
See
Just
the light.
standard level 1. Alright, here we go. Let's check this out. Okay, that's a pretty cool tower as well. Just going to stand back here and see what the light tower does. Hopefully we can tell the damage numbers apart.
You know, those towers are really
Wave,
annoying.
not wave 1, level 1 Dark Tower was doing
Heavy
71.
enemies are stronger against towers. Protect your
Cuckoo
towers.
Clocker there is about to get clocked. 35 and 47.
Towers are under attack.
You know what? I want to do that cool attack. I like.
Am I the only one enjoying
Yeah.
the show?
Got to admit, that's a pretty sweet little setup he's got. What was that? Oh, that cuckoo clocker. I was like, what is wrong with him? He's like frozen. So that does considerably slow the enemies down. Big fan of that. Alright, so they made a very quick work of KAOS's Wave 1 challenge here. I guess I'll let him get out. I like both these characters pretty well.
You defeated my perfectly glorious evil challenge.
I like both of their secondary attacks are pretty cool. It's been a while since we've had like a joust type attack, so
KAOS!
catch you on the flip side, KAOS.
Well done, Portal Master. Now KAOS's treasures are yours.
Alright.
Once you're ready to proceed to the next challenge, or to quit the game, go on to the exit portal.
We'll collect all this cash and get back out of here. So that is cool though that they actually have the turrets. That's a pretty nice little change. Come on, come on, come on. Let's open this up. This controller is still yet to die. It's like been flashing low batteries at me for I think over a month at this point.
Fortune favors the brave.
Leveled up. We'll take that. And here we go. We're gonna get out of here. So, sadly, they don't work as magic items. I honestly thought that they would. So, I didn't know if they'd like rain down from the sky, or if they'd, you know, maybe when I saw they for sure lit up, I thought maybe they'd do like light core, put them on the portal, and you know, like flash bomb damage thing. So, live and learn. Now we know. But this is technically, you know, Knight Mare and the Dark Midnight Museum, you know, intro video, but I kind of intermix them as needed. You can see Sunscraper Spire and the Midnight Museum over there, so that's complete. And again, I'm wondering if we can't maybe go up higher in the Skylander Academy. So that's it. I really like both of these characters. I'm very excited about the levels. We can now trap the villains. First ones I encountered, I think, were Monster Marsh, I believe Chapter 7. Shameless promotion here. SkylanderClub.com poll, Marcia versus Persephone. Which one do you like better? Be sure to check that out and vote. Speaking of that, you can find tons of information regarding the light and dark element Skylanders on my personal site, oneofwisdom.com. You can also find some on the Skylander Club forum, SkylanderClub.com. You can follow me on Twitch, where I will continue live streaming this game very soon. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Hopefully you learned a lot here. Hopefully this gets you excited for the additional light and dark elements, gets you ramped up for Nightmare and Nightlight respectively. And similarly, if this was Swap Force, you know, we could like come in and we could like seen a little bit more, you know, on Spotlight and Blackout, but I'm actually very excited about those two. Again, I kind of tend to be a guy that's drawn more towards core characters than, you know, the Giants, the Swappers, the Trap Masters, just because I know, like, if I happen to love Nightmare when she's fully upgraded, she's probably the one-trick pony, you know, that just happens to play well there, but, like, she's probably not going to be back in Skylanders 5, whereas Spotlight and Blackout might have a Series 2 character, you know, that comes out in Skylanders 5. So that's kind of my logic behind it. I try not to get too attached to the special stars of the series, if you will. But that said, I had a ton of fun. It is now 4:45 in the morning. Hopefully you're asleep, waking up, playing Skylanders, having fun, doing something. It is Friday now, so we've got that going for us. But again, if you've got any questions and I can answer them, I will do my best. Twitter's the best way to get a hold of me. That and the Skylander Club forum, my personal side. But I try to hit the comments as often as I can. There's just so many. I've got like a massive video count at this point, so it's like a little overwhelming because I'll get a couple on the new stuff, and there's like random comments that appear on a video that's like 3 years old, you know. So kind of hard to keep up, but Twitter I'm very good about responding to. So plus it's short, simple, sweet, all that good stuff. But this is some pretty cool stuff. Skylanders Trap Team. We got the light and the dark elements in play. We've got Nightmare. We've got Nightlight. We're gonna have Spotlight and Blackout. We know the trap names now. We know where the Adventure Pack, Expansion Pack location pieces go, and we've got those levels ahead of us. So if you want to see me play those, I know I haven't completed the game yet, but I am seriously considering streaming those bad boys tomorrow, or tonight, I should say, after work if I get time. Let me know. Leave a thumb up, leave a comment, something, and I'll see what I can do for you. That said, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and for myself, the light element, the dark elements, Nightlight and Nightmare. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and we will catch you back here next time.